What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kalen and I'm training to complete an Ironman in 2021. So today I'm starting a new phase in my training, and that usually means that I need to reassess where I'm at so that my workouts can be scaled to be the right difficulty. Today's plan is to do the FTP test, review the results from the test, and then also review how I found TrainerRoad's build phase. So please leave a like, subscribe, it really helps me out, and let's get right into the video.
Perfect.
Alright guys, so it's time for the results, but first, oh my goodness, that test was so hard. Like, I was so tired after that. Alright, so time for the results. I increased my FTP from 204 watts to, drum roll please, 208 watts. Hell yeah. So that was 8 weeks of TrainerRoad's full triathlon build phase. And to be honest with you, I am a little bit disappointed because in the last base phase, I was able to raise my FTP by 25 watts. And also people usually say that they gain the highest increase in their FTP from the build phase. I'm sure that there are a multitude of reasons why my FTP didn't increase that much, and I'm not gonna dwell on them because at the end of the day, I'm improving and that's what's important. I'm gonna talk about and review TrainerRoad's full triathlon build phase right now, but before we do that, I'm gonna give you guys an idea of what the structured plan looked like. So Monday's my rest day. Tuesday was a VO2 max or a threshold ride. Wednesday was a 45-minute to 50-minute run. Thursday was a tempo or threshold ride. Friday was an easy endurance ride, and then Saturday and Sunday are my long days. Saturday I had a long endurance ride, and then Sunday was my long endurance run. So from the schedule, you can kind of see that there's quite a bit of emphasis on doing intervals around or above your FTP, except for Friday and Saturday, which are mostly meant for recovery. And because this is a triathlon plan, there better be some long endurance rides in there. I've seen a lot of people claim that they get their biggest FTP increases from the build phase, and I can definitely see that if they have a big aerobic base that they can build on. Since there's so much work around and above your FTP, you're bound to get better around that range. Being fairly new to endurance sports in general, my aerobic base is probably not the best that it could be. And so it might serve me best to spend a little bit more time in base training. Even though my FTP didn't increase massively, I'm still noticing some pretty satisfying PRs. So for example, when I first started doing TrainerRoad, I was really struggling to do like 8 minutes at 160 watts. And during this build phase, I managed to do 8 minutes at 212 watts. I've also noticed a big improvement in my endurance rides. So for example, my last long ride before I started my build phase, I averaged 118 watts for 4 hours and 15 minutes. Now for my most recent long ride, I averaged 135 watts for 4 hours and 30 minutes. So for the first example, I'm averaging an extra 60 watts per 8-minute interval. And for the second example, I'm averaging an extra 17 watts for more than 4 hours, which is quite a bit when you think about it. So I'm definitely still making gains. Overall, TrainerRoad's build phase really pushed me out of my comfort zone. And even though I didn't improve my FTP as much as I wanted to, I still improved other metrics outside of the FTP range. Looking towards the future, I'm going to be going back to base training because I think I would benefit most from building a bigger base right now, especially being 7 months out from my Ironman. I'm actually really curious to hear your guys' experiences completing TrainerRoad's build phase, so please let me know down in the comments. Anyways, that's the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week for another video.